Dear Guardian, congratulations on your graduation from basic military training. You've embarked upon a journey like no other. Steeped in legacy, honed by courage, and defined by a commitment to safeguarding our nation. Amidst the whirlwind of exercises, rigorous trials, sleepless nights, you've discovered a new strength within you. A strength that goes beyond the physical, that embraces the mental moral character essential to our force. You've transformed from a civilian to a Space Force Guardian, a title as demanding as it is rewarding.
You'll be stepping onto a stage where the stakes are higher than ever, where the enormity of your task is only dwarfed by the importance of your responsibility to defend our nation's interests, securing peace and stability from an extraordinary vantage point. You'll confront a new class of challenges, problems that no one on Earth has faced before. From sophisticated technological operations, to protecting our assets, to securing our communications, you'll be the shield that safeguards our nation, our partners, and our allies, ensuring our ability to effectively harness the space domain.
But remember, you do not stand alone. Our strength lies in our connection, in our shared duty and purpose. We stand together, not just as comrades, but as custodians of the ultimate high ground. Each one of us a link in a chain, stronger together, more resolute together. And as you embark on your journey, I offer you this patch, a symbol of our shared bond. Let it remind you of our collective purpose. Because being a guardian is more than a title. It's a promise. A promise to yourself and to our nation that you will protect, you will serve, and you will secure. Every day, you'll reach higher and strive further, contributing to the peace and prosperity of our nation.
So stand tall, Guardian. Embrace your pivotal role among the stars, and let your journey in the United States Space Force guide you, inspire you. Remember, the challenges are many, but the rewards are beyond measure. Sincerely, a fellow Guardian.
Please pray in your tradition as I do in mine. O God of heavenly powers, by the might of your command, you drive away all the obstacles before us and lead us toward being successful leaders and followers. Be present in your goodness with your servant commanders, MTIs, our guardians, and civil servants. Today we pray for a special blessing for them, and ask from you for you to be their seeing eyes, hearing ears, and deciding minds, so as they get their patches today, so that they will have tough-mindedness, tireless motivation, and unceasing vigilance for their duties. O God of strength and power, we knock your door and seek only from you. Embrace us and touch us. Touch our hearts, our mind, our spirit. Touch our hopes, concerns, and weaknesses. Touch our families, loved ones, our nation, and good citizens of the world. We know that when you touch, all the wounds will be healed, all infirmity will go away, and enmity will be replaced with friendship, so that peace and justice in our nation and the world will be accomplished as a result of service and leadership of our graduates. In many beautiful names you have me pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Ojdan. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our distinguished guests, starting with the host of today's ceremony. Please save your applause until the end. The Commander, 1st Delta Operations Squadron, Detachment 1, Major Andy Matthews. The Senior Enlisted Leader, 1st Delta Operations Squadron, Detachment 1, Senior Master Sergeant Vanessa Boggs. The Chief Master Sergeant of the Space Force, John B. 9 Bentavenia. The Commander, 37th Training Wing, Colonel Will Cooper. The commander, Space Delta 1, Colonel Charlie Norsky, accompanied by his wife, Jessica. The senior enlisted leader, Space Delta 1, Chief Master Sergeant Paul Norris. Representing the commander, 1st Delta Operations Squadron, Major Mark Skinner. The senior enlisted leader, 1st Delta Operations Squadron, Senior Master Sergeant Cody Brown. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, we welcome you and hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Every guardian around the world is beholden to a set of values and standards. They adhere to the principles of character, connection, commitment, and courage. However, there are always those who go above and beyond. The guardians we are about to recognize have been selected by their peers as the embodiment of these values. Major Matthews and Senior Master Sergeant Boggs, will you please come forward? The award for character is given to the guardian that adheres to the highest degree of moral and ethical standards. They embrace the virtues of integrity, grit, honesty, authenticity, and trustworthiness, while remaining accountable for their decisions, actions, and inactions. This guardian honors their obligations to the mission and to their fellow guardians. The Character Award goes to trainee Jacob Case. The award for connection is given to the guardian that recognizes we are all connected by a common purpose greater than ourselves. They embrace the virtues of teamwork, treating everyone with dignity, empathy, and respect. They foster an inclusive environment, ensuring each member of the team is included and valued and can express their thoughts and ideas without fear. The Connection Award goes to trainee Spencer Kirby. The award for commitment is given to the guardian that is resilient in the face of failure. They embrace challenges, seeing them as opportunities to work as a team, to learn and grow. They are committed to the pursuit of mastery of themselves and our profession, always striving to be better today than today. The Commitment Award goes to trainee Dietrich Escareno. The award for courage is given to the guardian that is steadfast and stands up for what is right. Holding true to their convictions, they speak and act fearlessly, accepting the notion that they have the power to perform with integrity regardless of circumstance. The Courage Award goes to trainee Samuel Cram. The Guardian Spirit Award is given to the Guardian that embodies all 4 core values and sets the condition for a culture in which individuals are empowered, feel valued, and where high-performing teams can thrive. To be selected for the Guardian Spirit Award, a Guardian must represent what it means to be a member of the Space Force. The Guardian Spirit Award goes to Trainee Demetrius Brown.
Guardian Spirit Award embodies all of them, right? It's awesome. Congrats. I'll tell you what, you're not allowed to wear it just yet. But you are. Woo! Yes, sir!
The Top Performer Award is given to the Guardian that has completed basic military training with the highest cumulative scores in academics, physical training, and peer review. To be selected as the top performer, a Guardian must embody the Guardian commitment and exhibit the highest qualities of leadership and followership. The Top Performer Award goes to Trainee Samuel Cram. Thank you, Major Matthews and Senior Master Sergeant Boggs.
So, top graph, holy smokes. So we tell everybody to strive for excellence, but you knocked it out of the park. I'm really proud of you. You know what the reward for good work is, right? More work. That's right. That's right. So I'm fresh out of patches that I've awarded. So the reward for good work is more work, but it's also a point for your commander. So thank you.
The history of the military organizational patch dates back to the 1800s when select high-ranking British military officers adorned their uniform with patches. During the First World War, unit patches became popular amongst American units when the U.S. Army's 81st Division developed a patch that all members wore into battle. Other units quickly adopted this tradition and made patches specific to their organization. Today, Guardians wear patches to denote the unit and higher headquarters they belong to. These patches instill a sense of responsibility and belonging and should be worn with the utmost pride. These patches represent the character, courage, commitment, and connection that each Guardian strives to embody, not only while on duty, but continuously as the nation's mighty watchful eye. On December 20th, 2019, the Space Force became the 6th military branch of the United States of America. To recognize our history, our tradition is to have Space Force members patch our new Guardians in our patching ceremony. At this time, would our patch presenters please come forward to recognize our newest Guardians with the Space Force patch. Guardians, please stand. Technical Sergeant Mariano, you may proceed with your commands. please be seated. How about another round of applause for our new Guardian? Senior Master Sergeant Kigembe, the floor is yours.
Good afternoon, teammates. Can you hear me? Good afternoon, sir. Woo! Let's do that one more time. Good afternoon, teammates. Good afternoon, sir. So, before I begin, I want to tell you something. When I was younger, I watched a lot of wrestling. There's a guy by the name of The Rock, and he was the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. But what y'all just did is the most electrifying thing I've experienced personally. So Guardians, thank you. Teammates, thank you for being here, supporting these Guardians. Really, I have an immense opportunity to motivate and highlight our Guardians when really they're doing that for me and the rest of us Chiefs sitting in a room with you. So Guardians, I want to first start by saying welcome to the world's greatest Space Force. And before I continue in this conversation with you, I really want to take a moment to highlight our BMT cadre. So our BMT cadre, if you're in the room or in the back, wherever you are, please stand up so that we can clap for you. Foundational stuff, and it's honorable, and it goes a long way. So thank you for what you do. I know it takes a lot of character, definitely a ton of courage, definitely a passion for connection, connecting with folks, and most certainly the highest sense of commitment. So thank you for what you do. Wow, Guardians, what a day in which to excel. Earlier, I was watching the video, and it referred to you as Guardians. But I want to enhance on that a little bit. Not only are you Guardians, but you're also warfighters. Not only are you Guardians and warfighters, but you're also our teammates, which is incredibly important. You've done it. 7.5 weeks, right? I think 15 or so more lessons and concepts beat into your head. And here we are, towards the end. I'm beyond excited for it. And I'll tell you, today is an extremely significant day because the Space Force and what we do is more real than ever. Not too long ago, General Saltzman shared 6 truths with us. Those 6 truths serve as guiding principles to our identity and culture. And as I speak with you today, I want to remind all of us in the room some of those truths. Number 1, the Space Force capabilities are critical to the Joint Force and the American way of life. Number 2, it is our responsibility to defend those capabilities. Number 3, we must protect the Joint and Combined Force from space-enabled targeting. Number 4, space is a warfighting domain. Number 5, the Space Force is responsible for organizing, training, and equipping, and also responsible for warfighting operation as an integral part of the Joint Force. And number 6, Guardians are uniquely and specifically trained, educated, and experienced for warfighting in, from, and to the space domain. Let me repeat the first and last one again. Space Force capabilities are critical to the Joint Force and the American way of life. The American way of life. And you all, Guardians, are uniquely and specifically trained, educated, and experienced in warfighting in, from, and to the space domain. What I get from that is all 139 of you play a pretty big role with direct impact to the way we live our lives. Am I right? Yes, sir. So Guardians, as you celebrate this incredible milestone, I really just want to ask you a couple things, and maybe share a couple things as well. First and foremost, I want to ask, believe in our purpose. There is a reason to why we do the things that we do. And you all in this room bring value. Take that piece seriously. Know for yourself and believe that you matter in the big picture. And if you haven't already, Guardians, I need you to quickly understand and accept that we have a purpose and a mandate to defend this country in, from, and to space. On the other hand, I want to share something with you real quick. I met a 17-year-old not too long ago, and he worked for a Wendy's fast food restaurant. And I'll tell you, back then, I think the standard hasn't changed, but Wendy's standard was to serve fresh, never frozen burgers. And the expectation that they had was that with the meat and all the flavors and the condiments mixed together, there was a taste in every bite. So, all that to say, young Chief Kigembe could make a mean baconator. But no, what I learned from that experience is that standards and expectations are a good thing. And we as a service, just as you've experienced here in BMT, we will continue to set standards and expect you to either meet them or exceed them. But if I can offer you a simple word of advice, if you set your standards higher than what's set before you, you will always thrive, you will always succeed. Guardians, I want you to have pride, and I want you to represent. Whether you're in cyber, or space, or intelligence, what you do is important. And we need you to maintain the advantage over our adversaries. And we need you to forge ahead. Guardians, be proud. When you walk out of here, when I say represent, I mean it. Represent yourselves well. Some of you I met this afternoon told me your families are coming in tomorrow, so represent your families well. Most of all, represent us well. The Space Force and the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we all know this is not a Netflix TV show. This is real life. So, Guardians, when you walk out of here and someone comes up to you and asks you, hey, is this Space Force real? Hey, you better let them know. You better let them know who we are and what we do. By the way, the Space Force is 5 years old, strong, and doing well. I would ask, please be humble, but also know where you stand. I can see all the faces in the room. Some of you that greeted me were nervous. That's okay. I know some of you are excited. Heck, some of you are probably just ready to get this over with. That's okay. I'll tell you, simply embrace this journey. Not only embrace the journey, but as you go into your next formations and tech training, be a part of the solutions. Be a part of the innovations that we need. Also, probably most important, never forget that all of us in this room swore an oath that for decades has served as the foundation to the success of our great country. So Guardians, you've succeeded in BMT. Congratulations again. Now you get to crush it at tech training and your formations. You can, you will, and you must bring your absolute best because we need it. You can, you will, and you must bring your absolute best because we need it. This is especially important as we continue to build our service and especially important because all of us together have a responsibility to restore our warrior ethos, rebuild our military, and reestablish deterrence around the world. So I didn't want to keep this too long. Really, I wanted to honor you. And if I can go back to the beginning of my conversation with you, I refer to you all as teammates. I refer to you all as warfighters. And I refer to you all as guardians. You know, teammates, warfighters, and guardians always respond when called upon. They're always ready for what's next. So I'm going to call on you one more time. And I need to hear you. Electrify this room and electrify me until my top burns off, all right? I'm going to call on you one more time. I said I need to hear you, but let's scratch that. I need to feel your energy. This base needs to feel your energy as guardians. Do you understand? Yes! We're going to do something a little bit different. When I say guardians, you're going to say semper. When I say semper, you're going to say super. You ready? Yes! Guardians, please stand.
Thank you, Mr. Hoquet. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of the Space Force song, followed by the departure of the official party.